What's up, everybody? Hope everybody's had a good day today. We're getting back down on some Bug Thunder, good old War Thunder. So far, I got SAS mode ain't working. Missiles, all missiles are not working. No hot picks yet, so we're just waiting. Went on the forums earlier after I took a break, and I then linked up with my buddy, ran some more battles, and that dealing with the bugs. Then we got the F-2 unlocked, so we're just gonna go and try to spade what we can today for a little bit. Deal with the bugs and that, and try to have somewhat of some fun. Alright, what do we got to do? Yeah, I forget where I left off. Got 2,000 pounders on it. Help us grind. I gave up trying to kill stuff with missiles. Now that's what we got to do, so we're gonna try to work on it some, have some fun. We'll be dropping a lot of bombs. I hope we could get to a base. Everybody's probably grinding and hitting the bases as it is. Nope, I forgot to do something real quick. While it's loading.
Attack enemy troops!
Alright, knights, we're off. See if we get lucky and get a base. Yep, we're gonna aim for a left base and drop our ordnance and hopefully get a missile kill. If they don't bug out too much. Yep, we got a long grind ahead. We're getting this thing spaded. It's not too bad stock. At least they give you bombs and two 120 or AAM3s and two AAM4s. And the 4s are your 120s or 77 with box 3s. Excuse me, sorry about that. Yeah, that smacked us real crazy. Ah, the heat seeker. fires up. And I thought it was a good old Fox 3. Alright, first battle. Hold on a minute. We ain't getting nowhere. Might as well use my boosters while I got them. Oh, we go to the money one. Alright, wish me luck. I don't need 51 minutes. Take about 44, that's good enough. Yep, same map. We're just gonna try again, try to get to that left base. Yeah, I'm just zoning into the fight. Especially when I'm flying down low, I'm trying to keep an eye in front of me. Since I don't pay attention, I'll eat the ground or a tree. It's my luck. Stay low to the ground as I can. We want to get too high where it'll smack us, and we've got it clear. Alright, that's 16 taking that base out. Not bad, not bad. We're still alive. Hope we're gonna die. Yep. Eventually make it to a base. I'm just gonna keep trying. It does suck being stuck. Two there nights. If I drop and the stream ends all of a sudden, it's because of the weather outside. We got good thunderstorms going, or one's coming at the moment. One will come through, then it'll be nice outside, and it gets super hot from the rain and all the moisture, then another one will come in. Definitely a hot day today.
Attacking the D point.
It's gonna get low and fast. Yep, low and fast. Get our bombs off and try to get a dogfight after. Well, I should take the missiles off since they ain't working too well. It can be lighter a little bit. One hit the ground. Still got a couple more to worry about. Got clipped again. Get out of here, Eagle. Don't you dare, grease son of a gun. I just want to shoot these assholes down. So much for doing that. And the Emperor's kicking in. Yep, my plane was too jacked up. Yeah, it's gonna be a painful day. Well, there was already a start of one this morning when we were streaming. I don't even know why I got back on this game. I should have went on something else. That's alright, we'll deal with the pain of grinding mods out on the aircraft. We'll just keep pushing forward. I hope we have some better luck. Keep your fingers crossed. Alright, it's third battle. We're gonna get our bombs off and not waste our boosters. God, look at that F-2.
Well done.
At least we've got an escort. It was nice. It's always cool when teammates are like that instead of being trolls. Oh, thank goodness that tree didn't get us. It's probably gonna hurt. Not low enough. Ooh. Well, it's one thing about flying low. You try and get below the missile for the multi-path to work. Yeah, today's not my day on here. We have our good days and our bad days. While we're on timeout, I'm gonna grab me something to drink real fast. 5 minute. Yep, I'll be back. Thank you for your patience. We want to take a quick second. Alright, Knights, I'm back. We're just gonna wait for a timeout to get over. Yeah, it's really storming outside now. Yeah, remember, stream ads all of a sudden because the power went out. Alright, Knights, 2 more minutes. We'll get on with it. Yeah, if I had the bigger J dams, I'd be using them. I'll take these 4 up. I only need 3 of them. And then they go where my 120s will go. Take 3 and some sidewinders. You only need 3, that should be the 2,000 pounders. Yep. Alright, 1 more minute. And then Gaijin will take us off for timeout. What's up, Thunder? How's it going, homie? How's your day? How's Bug Thunder treating you right now? I hope you're having a better day on War Thunder than I am. It's been a rough start to the morning. Yeah, I'm always getting up tiered no matter what I'm playing. Only time I don't's when I'm flying 14-0. And you get the same map over and over again too. That's another one. Yep, I'm glad you're having a good day. That's why I really don't like playing tanks too much. And air don't really matter because you're fighting in the sky, you know, but playing ground, getting stuck on Berlin all the time, Poland, abandoned factory, that gets old. Then they got all these new maps I only get on once in a blue moon. You really don't know them. Then when I do, I just get sniped from somebody hiding across the map somewhere. How's the volume on your end? You still hear me over the game sound? I was doing a little bit of adjusting a little bit ago while I was on timeout from crashing. At least we got one ball high. That eagle up front. Alright, copy that. Appreciate it.
Attention to the designated grid square. Attention to the map. 080. Height 5,000 meters.
I've got a long flight ahead. I forgot we're doing Canyon. For some reason I thought it was Vietnam. Now hopefully those guys ain't bombing. I should probably hook her right a little bit. Yeah, we'll do that instead. So what are you playing there, Thunder? Doing ground, tanks, air, or naval? Now hopefully that will kill him. Oh, he's flaring. Yep, still flaring. That 9 still gets me. Yep, we'll just keep on going. Try to have some fun. It's gonna be a rough grind. Need to see how much I got left on AM7s. We can be slowly getting there. If I get my bombs off, we can have those, and I'll hit the flares up in a G suit. And then we'll probably work on the engines or try to get her better missiles. Grinding stuff stock sucks ass. Now, what BR are you playing on, tanks? I need to work on playing Japan, start grinding on that thing. I might be rank 4 on Japan, but I also got the Fuji. I want to stick this F-2 with something. Whenever I'm in the mood to play tanks, I'll get down and try to do some CAS. Might be able to get lucky and get this right base over here. Nobody is going after it. I haven't been able to drop my bombs off anything since I started streaming. Looks like that eagle's going for it. I know there's a guy right on my tail. Finally, got a base. Oh, that one just went whizzing by us.
We're ahead of the enemy.
I'm gonna go up and try to get that JF-17 if our teammate don't get him. At least we'll do is try to give him some support. Got missiles are blowing up behind them. I'm not doing no damage. It's one of the bugs there. Yep, they got him. I'm gonna steal his kill. It's 14. I got my gun at least. Gonna pull up in time when I was the end of the match. I'll take that kill. Alright, look like our matches are starting to turn around for us. Alright, we got our M7. Now we'll grab our chaff. That way we got another missile. Said it's having 2 AM3s or 4s, I mean. We'll take a AM7 with us. Yep, somebody or a couple guys waste their money on the F2 Premium. I could have bought premium time instead. It's around the way. Nights so far, no missile shot at us. We should stay low and use the multi-pattern and pray that missile run into the ground instead of hit us still. Or if the bug works for our favor, the missile will just blow up behind us and not do any damage. Oh, I got lucky once like that earlier. Or the first stream I did this morning. Alright, we got missile coming in. Let's keep our fingers crossed. Alright, there's one. Yeah, they're all racing for that base, so it's gonna hook her right. We'll grab for this one over here. Eat that, Tomcat. Oh no, we're going after bots, never mind. Right here's the dangerous part, they can get you there. Nope. Yeah, those valleys right there. You gotta get down in them, low to the ground. That little bit of space is enough for that fox to smack you. Alright, the force wasn't strong with us that battle. There we go, to Sinai. Still, hopefully they put some ships in the water right there. Yeah, I definitely want to try anti-ship missiles out. While we're grinding modifications out tonight, maybe tomorrow I might go back, go into sim. You know, try to pop some carriers. Give them a good old test. I haven't been in sim flying in a while anyway. Just make sure I got a lot of silver with me.
Attention to the map. Attention to the map.
After this battle, I just should take these bombs off and try air to air, and hopefully a missile hurts somebody. Even though it's a bug going with them. Like I tried this morning, dogfighting and stuff, and doing some multi-roll. Missiles are so bugged out, it's crazy. When I was flying with one of my friends on here a little bit ago, before I started the stream, he had a missile go right through him and did not blow up till it went past him. It was crazy. I was sitting there spectating. And then he had like 3 or 4 missiles blown up right behind him too. Hopefully they get it fixed. And once they get the full realistic controls fixed as well, we'll be good to go. I was bummed I couldn't even really do anything with the flight stick this morning, so I switched to pointer aim. I gotta redo all my controls on it anyway, so I said screw it. Instead of wasting time, I figured come on here and just spade this F-2. We're definitely gonna get a base here. Yeah, I see that J39. Yeah, was sitting there flaring too, and he still gets me. Like, I got the afterburner on. Yeah, we're gonna try to do some air to air, see if we have any luck. Alright, can't put nothing there. Alright, hope we have some better luck dogfighting or doing some BVR. Alright, back to Sinai. Yep, still sticking with the pain and suffering of grinding a stock aircraft. Where any vehicle in this game is nothing but pain and suffering when it's stock. Now it's completely dark now. That's a first. They finally made it darker. Kind of forces you in the cockpit a little bit. I like it. It's weird though, trying to fly in the cockpit with pointer aim though. Yeah, it won't let me go night vision. Yeah, it won't let me go night vision third person, so we don't got that option. Not even in first neither. I guess we're stuck in a cockpit. It's that way you guys can at least see something instead of pitch black. If you guys like that, we can just see the afterburner. Oh, I see now, it's the clouds. Alright, and I'll keep that as a note to self. Now look at that, TWSC. You know what that's for. Alright, we're gonna try to outrun it, but I'm not fast enough right now. We're just gonna dive down, catch in our speed. Then hopefully Bug Thunder give us a win and the missile blow up behind us, no damage. Turn back in, fine, there's a missile. Never mind, it wasn't after us. Now, if you don't see us, we're just gonna close the gap and try to get closer before we launch. There we go, the bug worked for us. Alright, he's turning away. So I get for not listening to RWR. Yep, we're just having a rough day today. I do want to get some modifications on this thing, get somewhat done. I'm gonna do some testing. I'm gonna do my Senpai and ARB video. And you guys get to see us where me struggle. That way you guys know you're not the only one.
Attention to the designated grid square.
Alright, we're gonna climb, just wait till we get about 45 kilometers. And then we'll start slinging our 2 AM4s. I am liking this radar on here, it's pretty damn good. We're picking them up pretty quick. I should not be up this high with no chaff. And it's gonna outrun those 2 to 3 missiles on our tail. Should be going fast enough to outrun them. We're just gonna drag them away a little bit, then we're slowly gonna turn back in. It's gonna slowly turn to keep our speed up. Don't lose too much. And if that missile stays behind us while we're turning, yeah, it's pretty much not, so we gotta drag it a little bit more. Alright, that's 2 evasions. We still get this one. Yeah, that one's definitely hungry for us. Alright, we got that one off for tail. I'm just going and try to help these guys out. Hopefully they say something for us to shoot at. And I haven't had no luck so far. Don't you dare stay locked. Come on, AMP7, get him. Now, there's a lot of missiles. Yep, today's definitely not our day today. Now 63. Well, I couldn't be within that little bit of gold I got. No beans, no they didn't. It's still same old shit. But it seems like when they shoot missiles at you, they'll hit you every time. But when you shoot at somebody, they just blow up behind them or go through them, then blow up and not do anything. Yeah, hopefully I get the patch out soon because I've been checking earlier while I was running with my buddy when I stopped the stream from earlier. And so far, nothing. So I'm shooting for tomorrow or the next day after, knowing them. They don't like fixing stuff. In my eye, they should already had it fixed within 2 hours of it. I would give them 4. Yeah, it needs to, because I want to rub my flight stick. I don't want to be a pointer aim flying this sucker right now. And I wish the missiles would work. I'm about to put my bombs on and try to race somebody to a base and get shot down in the process. Yep, but it's the era of games we live into. They release stuff broken, doesn't matter what game you get. They want you to pre-order, spend $100 on a damn game, or actually 80. And they release them broken and stuff. It's definitely annoying. Kind of pissed on my Wheaties this morning with the bugs. I should have knew better. Crash. And I killed a friendly when I shot that at a freaking enemy. Yeah, it's definitely not our day. Throw our bombs back on. Yep, that's cost us silver. Hope I forgot to put my bombs on. This hit X too fast. I guess we're trying it again. I'm about to take all the missiles off and just use my gun and just throw bombs on it. Hope you guys are having a better day on here than I am. Better come on here and suffer with you guys too. Yeah, I know air's pretty much jacked up with the bugs right now. I don't even know how ground and naval's going, if they got their own issues. Yeah, we'll wait till we get 45 clicks and then we'll start sending our 2 AM port. Alright, that's a rocket. He shot at him. Oh shit, I forgot. I don't have no foot or chaff. I'm working on unlocking that. I don't know, we're gonna turn back in. Never mind, missile away. Now we should be good.
Returning to the base.
Hopefully get to the deck before that missile smacks us. Alright, we're clear.
Right. Roll left. Over G. Lock.
Yep, we get blasted. I gotta shoot so many missiles at us to kill us. That's why I get hit with so many. Alright, remember, put the bombs on. Yeah, I'm wondering if I'm faster with these on, but still same amount of weight. Now, let's take big ones. Take 2,000 pounders. I gotta be close to getting this chaff out. 29. Why couldn't it be like 22 or like 1? Nope, actually, I'll be back here in a minute. I'm gonna answer this phone call and I'm gonna grab me another cup of coffee. I'll be a few minutes. Thank you guys for your patience. I appreciate it. Alright, Knights, I'm back. Thank you for waiting. Figure out to turn up the music volume. I'm tired of hearing that torpedo here in the background on this game. That's what it sounds like to me, and my cockpit's always closing. Or it latching. You know, when I have the music turned all the way down, I can hear it. And it's starting to drive me crazy. It's almost like nails on a chalkboard. Now, hopefully I put my bombs on. Alright, look like short version of Spain. Nobody else is bombing but us. We'll get a base, hopefully. I do want to try those extended. Yeah, like I was saying, the extended range JDAM. They'll say JDAM ER, and ER means extended range. Not like the ER you be using on the Russian aircraft. So if you see that, just remember, extended range, that's all that means. If it confuses you. I still gotta get the 120Cs ground out yet on the American aircraft. I want to try them. I think they're C-5s. But with missiles not working right now, I got time. Might as well just spade this thing. Or at least work on it. Wonder if that AJ is bombing away too. Alright, we're clear. Hopefully that's 16. He's swinging around. I don't trust it. We'll swing here. And our missile hit. But no damage, you guys see that? That's a stupid bug we're having, and it's BS because he should have been dead. And that's why I'm just dropping bombs on base, or at least trying to. Yep, I killed myself there. Okay, we got our chaff. Now we'll get our G suit. Really don't need those. Yeah, I'd rather get the J dams with the extended range right here. Then we'll go after those and probably work on that one. So we can move down to here. Oh yeah, if you guys heard me talking about the bonus research for sparing out your aircraft, right here it'll show you how much you get, and if you add all these numbers together, that's the total. So you just gotta finish this line out to get 13,000. Finish this one. You don't have to buy the upgrades if you don't want to. You just gotta have them research, and you'll get 14 grand for having rank 2, and then so on and so on. But that's a nice little bit of bonus research. So if you're grinding like the F-2 out and you got aircraft that has modifications, I would try to spade those. It'll make the grind a lot faster and easier. If you have any luck getting kills or taking out bases. Here, while we're here waiting on our timeout to be over, I'll show you the Comanche. Plan on going in probably like helicopter EC, go fly the sucker in full real control. Oh yeah, that's pretty dope, but it should have been a tech tree instead of making you buy it. That's BS. They almost got me buying the Nighthawk. I still didn't buy that yet, but the Comanche. I had models of this sucker when I was little. Or not too little, I was probably around like 8, 10 around there. But yeah, here, I'll show you. Still didn't get that one yet. I almost wanted to, but I said no. And the Comanche suckered me. It's like if a Tomcat Premium ever come out, that's a guaranteed sucker for me right there. We like, shut up and take my money. Alright, let's get back, see if our timeout's over before I start yapping too much. Alright, we got 2 minutes and 40 seconds. If you guys want to see something, the ships or whatever, let me know in the chat while we're on timeout and I'll show you. If not, I'm just going to sit here and drink my coffee till we're done. I should check and see if there's a hot patch. But I'll do that on the next break I take. And here we go. Guys had ungrounded us, so we're gonna go back out. See if we have some better luck. Nah, Rocky Canyon. Alright, we got some flying to do. Alright, Knights, wish me luck. Definitely gonna try to get a base. Alright, looks like that guy might be bombing. Yep, just gonna go after his base here, or straight 12 o'clock. Let me check something out here. This seems awfully dark. Oh no, which one looks better? Yeah, I think, yeah, we'll leave that one. Unless you guys like it the other way. You're asking the wrong person to get stuff. I don't even have the clickbait or the F-18. Go out there and get a job, you know, it might help. Alright, we got him. We'll continue on our base. I'll do some chores or something, homie. My money goes to my bills, my animals, that's about it. And food for myself. Now I'm broke.
Roll left.
Best thing I could do for you is go fly the F-18 for battle for you. Background. Yep, AA.
Air brake on.
Victory is near.
Roll left. Over G. AOA. AOA. Roll left. Roll left. AOA. AOA. Critical speed. Critical speed. AOA.
I guess they're my players don't like or don't work against their missiles. Alright, Knights, hope we have some better luck now. Eventually I'm gonna get my bomb to get another base. You only got one so far. I think maybe one air kill. Should have start shooting AA targets or bots, I mean. It's definitely been a rough day. All the bugs still ain't hot patch yet. We're just pushing through, at least trying to get some mods done on here. At this point, I just don't care no more. I just want to get on here and fly and just work on some stuff. Yep, hopefully we could cruise and not be noticed, get to our base. Have my missile. Oh, thank goodness that tree didn't have a hit marker or a hit box. Try to stay low and fast. Yeah, they're hungry. No, they're behind me. They're seen on the RWR. Oop, I dropped a bomb. And it still got her engine. Hey, we got a kill finally. That one blew up and did nothing. My engine's out. That's bullshit right there. Missiles blowing up, not doing nothing. We got lucky, got it killed, and theirs hits us pretty good and kills us. Yep, that's why it's Bug Thunder. Seems like every update comes out and gets worse and worse. I forget what update. We had like no blacking out. You could turn how hard you want, no G's. Almost like you're playing Ace Combat. Now I don't remember the other issues we had. Alright, hope we get a kill. If we don't get a kill, if we get a base, but not get crapped on all the way. Man, this is beautiful. I like the F-2A. It's gonna be a nice, fun Kaz aircraft, I can tell you that much. Just gonna hug the ground so multi-pattern kicks in, so we don't get eat by a missile. And hopefully the missile bug will work in our favor. Just blow up behind us and do no damage. Right, that's one. There's another one coming in. That's one thing about Afghanistan, you get low to the ground. Oh, that one actually made me jump.
Attention to the designated grid square.
Just gotta get over that dip, thank goodness. Now here's gonna be the hard part. They're trying to get us. Oh, he's trying. He finally got us when we got our bombs off. All those missiles. Tell he got super mad right there. He's a little bit salty. Damn, this is a Chinese player anyway. Alright, see how much more we got to go. Not too bad if that battle's still going. Yeah, we'll have our G suit. Now what else are we gonna work on? Probably hit the J dam right here first. I'll just climb and drop those suckers and we'll get a base. We'll have a better chance of actually getting a base that way. That makes the grind a little bit easier trying to get some upgrades. Yeah, but like another storm coming. Remember nights have had stream ads all of a sudden? Power went out. Hopefully we can get a base or a kill. We got one last round. We're keeping our I can't even speak. Expectations down low so we don't get disappointed. Yeah, with how broken this game is, sometimes it feels unplayable. Yep, figure. I thought I seen something shoot at me. Just seen this little contrail, but I figured it wasn't gonna go after me.
Roll left.
Yeah, I'm just gonna use the terrain and help keep us alive. I see all those guys. Maybe get some lucky kills. Oh, that Raphael went down. Teammates are on it. I'm just gonna focus, carry on to my base. Yep, thought those red dots were the enemy. Should I try it? Yeah, screw it. Oh, good enough. There we go. Alright, now our plane's a lot lighter.
Right.
I'm up 16 behind us somewhere. That's a friendly, but I doubt it. He ain't supposed to show up on the RWR.
Lock.
Come on, missile, smack him. Alright, we got 14 minutes of fuel. We're gonna bang out some ground targets real quick. Get that XP.
Attention to the map.
At least that missile didn't get us.
Over G.
Keep the pressure on. Victory is close.
AOA. AOA.
Now it's time to go RTV. Airfield should be up over this mountain over here. I'm just gonna burn some gas with the afterburner. And there he is, right behind us up high, contrailing.
A little more effort, and victory will be ours.
Check fuel. Check fuel.
Alright, not too bad. I'll take the base and no kills. We're gonna check real quick too, see if there's a hot patch, and I'm gonna go use the restroom real fast. So I'll be back here in a couple minutes. I appreciate the patience. Hey, I didn't see your name, but I appreciate the follow there, homie. Yep, I'll be back. I'm just checking for an update, and we're gonna use the restroom, but I'll be back. Alright, Knights, I'm back. Thank you for your patience. Yep, I almost thought we had an update or a hot patch. I had an update waiting in my list on the Xbox. It wasn't for War Thunder, though. It was for another game. I just seen that number 1. I was like, yes, there we go. Nope. That's alright. And 2, remember, it's storming outside. The wind's starting to pick up pretty good. If the stream ends, my power went out. Not me being a D and just ending it. Or raging out. Just want to let you guys know. But we definitely needed a rain though. It's been hot for the last few days. Just high heat. Been under heat advisory for the last 4 days. Alright, Knights, wish me luck. Hope we have some better luck this time around. I think it's the same map too. The last one. Yep, same map. That's right. We're gonna try to hit that little right left base right here off my nose. We're gonna after this one. If I got a better chance of grabbing it like last battle. And we'll get low, hug the deck. And hopefully multi-pack works for us or the missile bug. I'm just gonna go over his next 2 mountains, then we're gonna dip down, use the terrain. Never mind, we're gonna do it a little bit earlier than planned. Oh.
Over G. All right.
Well, thank goodness that tree didn't have a hitbox on it. I thought I was dead there for a second.
All right.
Definitely got focus flying low above the tree so you don't eat one. Alright, we should be clear. multi-passport. We still got another one, and we ate a tree. Yep, now we're on timeout. That's alright, we'll go run something American. Let's see, yeah, I need modifications. The 120Cs, alright. A little bit due on that one. Want to try them out though yet? Alright, this one should have them. Yep. Alright, what about the F-16C? Alright, that's a negative. That one probably don't. Yeah, I guarantee you that one don't, but we'll look anyway. Yep. I wonder. Now think of it. Oh yeah, that's gonna be nice. And the British one would have it. As they're the same, yep. Not even run this thing yet. Got a little bit on there, it's just a little weird. Alright, that should have them, right? Yeah, 120Cs. About to Brock 2, probably not. Yeah, it's a negative. Alright, you got enough time. 2 minutes. Yeah, we'll go fly. Yeah, we're gonna take that one out for a spin. While we're on timeout. Ooh, that's a good lightning crack. Yeah, if you heard something, that's what it was. A nice big lightning come out of the sky. That was one that was close. Made me jump a little bit. Alright, let's get out of here. We'll get our speed up, get our radar going. Got our 120 selected. Now we're just gonna go over here and climb a little bit and try to do some BVR. See if we get lucky.